Rolling a clay slab. A few items that you will need are a rolling pin or a wooden dowel, some soft clay, a metal rib, a needle tool, 2 pieces of wood of the same thickness, and 2 wooden boards, newspaper, and a book. To start, we will get our clay and start rolling it out with our rolling pin. I start by rolling it back and forth gently, focusing mostly on the center of the clay rather than the edges. Rotating the clay also helps it expand in size. You will see me a couple of times use my needle tool to pop some air bubbles. Feel free to do the same if you also have air bubbles. On top of rotating your clay, I also recommend flipping it over and helping it expand to the size that you need it to be for your project. At this point, I ditch my rolling pin and I begin to throw my slab at an angle towards myself to help it thin out and expand more evenly. If you have a few cracked edges, go ahead and use your fingertips to just smooth them over with either a little bit of water or just your fingertips alone will help. Here I begin to measure with my rolling pin to see how far I can put my 2 sticks on either side of the slab and begin to cut with my needle tool the correct measurement that I need. Then I will place my 2 wooden sticks of even measurement on either side of the slab and begin to roll back and forth. The rolling pin should be able to touch both sticks on either side of the clay slab. Keep in mind that when rolling, you should apply more pressure on the sticks themselves rather than the clay, so that way your clay slab will be more even. Here I realize that my rolling pin is too short, but I'm doing my best to apply just pressure to the sticks themselves to still have an even slab. After popping a few more air bubbles, I then will use my metal rib to smooth and compress my clay. Holding my metal rib at a 45-degree angle, I move my rib with the grain of the clay, having all the particles of the clay smooth in one direction. Compressing your clay slab is important. It helps prevent cracks. When one side is done, gently flip your clay over and smooth the other side, as you did the first time. And gently smooth out any cracks on the edges with your fingertips. I find that compressing your clay makes the world difference in your clay slab and really helps prevent cracks from occurring. To bring your clay slab to leather hard state, you're going to use your newspaper and gently smooth it over your slab. Then you will place your slab of clay on a wooden board by flipping it over with the newspaper side down. You can use 2 wooden boards to keep your clay flat by applying another sheet of newspaper and then the board on top of that. With the weighty book on hand, you can then place it gently on your clay between the 2 boards and let it sit for a day. And that's it. Enjoy your slab of clay.